Today, we're talking about how to market your business for growth. So I had the question come up in a recent video. How do you guys market to stay busy? How do you guys market to continue to grow? What is the strategy? And I always like to hit on with marketing that it's always evolving. There's always going to be something new. People thought Snapchat wasn't going to do anything. It's a huge way to market. People thought Facebook didn't work. It's an amazing way to market. People think AdWords is too expensive, and it's not, just doesn't work. It's still a great way to market. There is always going to be those things that are new and are going to be super cost effective because you're early to the game. Not a whole lot of people are using them. People don't know they're super effective yet. And that's always going to keep happening. There will be a day where Facebook and YouTube are like small compared to something else. Everything goes in cycles. And with all that being said, I'm going to stand here in front of you and I'm going to tell you, I am not a marketing professional. I love marketing. It is amazing. It is a tool to grow your business. It is a way to get people to know you. My wife does all of our marketing. She is a rock star. I couldn't do it without her. She spends 20 to 30 hours a week just doing marketing. And rule number one of the biggest things that I see most people do, because I know a lot about marketing, but I can't write the content. I don't know all the strategies. I don't know all of the things. Rule number one is maybe you're best at just being a mo guy. Maybe you're best at just being a landscaper, a foreman for your business, a designer, an estimator for your business. Maybe you were never designed to be a marketer. And this is really rule number one, is know your place. I'm never going to be amazing at marketing. So I don't spend my time and effort trying to become an amazing marketer. And what I've realized, if I didn't have my wife and the situation wasn't the way it was, I would be investing very, very heavily in a marketing agency that I looked into its reviews and I found out, man, a lot of people talk well about these people, or these people are new, but they're doing creative things. And I think we can really go a long way with those people. And they, being the professionals in that field, can help us grow. And I think that's a lot of what I see. I mean, I see a lot of guys putting pictures of their striped lawns and saying, please get and call for an estimate, or a picture of this and a picture of that. But it's not really telling the story of the company. It's not it's not giving people a feeling of urgency to call you. It's not giving them a call to action. It's not making it feel like an exclusive offer. It's doing none of these things. So really, rule number one is do what you're best at. Don't be the jack of all trades. Be the master of what you're good at and pay somebody to do what you're not good at. That would be what I would be doing right now. And then to tag onto that, who you pay, track what they're doing, find out where the sources are coming from, find out how much the return on investment is. Track everything about what's going on. Since you're not a professional, track how it's working and see if what they're doing is the right fit. I know a ton of people that have went in and got other people to do AdWords for them, got in and had other people to do Facebook for them. They aren't as blessed as I've been to have an amazing wife that can do it. So they hired somebody and they still had amazing work. You give people amazing landscapes and lawns, someone can give you amazing marketing. Same for any business. You give people your professional service, go out and buy their professional service. You don't have to do it all. One of my biggest opinions, the death of most of these small businesses, is guys think they can't afford it, ladies think they can't afford it, so they do it all trying to save money and end up costing themselves their business. At the rat race of trying to do it all themselves, they weren't that good at half the stuff they were trying to do and they lost it all. So that's rule number one. Get professional help. Have them focus on these strategies. Have them do the stuff for you that you're not a professional at. Now, the second rule is cast a wide net, cast a large net. In these things you're involved in, be involved in a lot of things. Don't send one every door direct and say it sucks. Guys, I've sent very few. I haven't been that consistent on it. And, you know, I've been guilty of this because it just hasn't been a good point for us. But don't just do one thing. Don't just do Facebook. Don't just do AdWords. Don't just have a website. Do a lot of different techniques and be consistent with all of them. Not everything's going to have an instant return. Some things are going to be branding for you. Some things are going to be building your name, and in turn, months down the road, you're going to get work from that. So I wanted to list off some of the things that we do so you kind of have an idea. You know, SEO is a huge thing. We have websites that really, really do well for us. Websites have been, a website's just been huge for our company. It really was the first marketing thing that started to change the game. Facebook has also been amazing for us. Paid ads, investing in paid ads, investing in branding the company. My wife has done this to the point where everyone in our town says, man, you guys are, what you're doing is what should be followed. So, you know, she is amazing at this. But perfect example, I couldn't do that. I can't write. I look dumb when I write. I'm not good at writing. I'm not gonna be able to get good enough at it to look like I'm intelligent and be able to market. So my wife does that. And a lot of us are probably the same way. Google AdWords. That's something that I love. We get a ton of drive from it. I don't watch it well enough because I have ran the front on that. In the analytical side of it, I should do better. But it's another great way to get leads. And so far, we're getting so many leads from it that I'm still happy with how things are going at the current state. Newspaper is another big one. You know, it's old school, I guess is the way I should say it. And I used to wonder if it was really going to do anything. But now that we track the leads, we still get leads from it. We pay maybe a couple $100 a month, and we get 3 or 4 leads a month, a good amount of leads a year. And overall, we get a lot of closed work off of it. But that's another thing, test and measure. If it stops working, quit doing it. Move to something else. We sponsor a lot of local things. We sponsor teams. We sponsor athletic teams, kids sports. We sponsor certain events going on, benevolence car giveaway, other charities. We just really try to get involved with the community as much as possible because that's one good thing of owning a business is it allows you to give back to the community and have people kind of seek you out to give back. We do courtesy calls whenever we get the chance. One amazing thing about getting people to help you and having an office is there's people in that office that can call and say, hey, how's your service been? Is there anything else we can do for you? Is that extra thing we can do for you? Is that something you need now? Is that something you'd like an estimate for today? So that's been huge. Email campaigns. We email our list of people all the time of new services, new things we're doing. It is never ending. Cold calls. You know, this is just a small list. This isn't even everything we do. The marketing strategy is to be involved in a lot of things. Be making deposits in the bank of marketing so the interest pays you with leads. And it keeps you busy. And it keeps your people out there running. And it keeps you building a company. So let's backtrack. It's just 2 steps so far. First step, hire a professional and know what you're a professional at. Second step, cast a wide net, cast a large net. Don't just do 1 or 2 things. Be involved in a multitude of things so you can have great returns on little bits of the whole. So now that I've talked about all these different ways to market, another really important part is market a season ahead. We can go on and on with these topics. These things will go forever, but marketing a season ahead has always been a big thing for us. So, fertilizer. We don't want to market when everybody's marketing for it. We're going to market in January. We're going to market December. We're going to start doing pre-sales in December and start talking about it the year ahead. Mowing. We're going to talk about it and we're going to be selling accounts when it's freezing cold outside. Landscaping. We're going to be all year round. Fall cleanups. We're going to be, man, August is here. We're going to be marketing for fall cleanups. Nobody's doing them yet, but we want to be top of mind when it happens. So marketing a season ahead is huge and has helped change our business and has helped our marketing tenfold. So with all these things that you're doing, you're going out there, you've realized you're not the professional, you've realized that I need to be involved in a lot of stuff because banking on just one thing, not being diversified in my marketing is not gonna be a good option for me. Man, the sun's getting a little bright. Is not gonna be a good option for me. So I'm gonna be involved in a lot of stuff. Then you realize that you need to market a season ahead, and you need to constantly be doing that so you can keep that schedule full as the stuff comes. You can be the first to market, you can be the best known name for it. But then a big thing is consistent and concise material. The one thing this is where I lack. I get excited about things. I get excited about doing different things, and the wife will mention, that what you're saying, like, it's got to be worded completely different. You're going off brand. You're going off brand. That's not our message, Jacob. That's not how we do it. And it's so right. I need someone to rein me in because I'll get ideas. I'll say, let's do this, this, and this, and this. Then let's do this, this, and this. And this is where I'm not the best at doing this because I don't have the control. I don't have the control to say, man, that's not right. That's not on brand. That's not going to go well. That's not going to be the best message to send. So with all of these things you're doing to drive all of this work, you got to keep them consistent and concise. That's huge. That's a huge piece of this because everyone has seen the Facebook where a guy markets and puts one picture up this month and puts another picture next month. And then, I don't know, maybe hear from him in another 2 months. That's not consistent enough. That's not what marketing is really supposed to be like. So now that we've talked about being consistent in the marketing, I think the next thing that this falls right into with all of these different types of marketing you're doing is you need to create exclusivity. You need to create an exclusiveness to what you're offering. You need to have urgency in your marketing. You need to have a clear call to action. Without a clear call to action, without giving customers like an exclusive feeling, like they're the only people getting this great deal, without making it urgent, we're only offering this for this much more time, the schedule's almost full, all of these things, all of your marketing loses how potent it can be. And all of this stuff's real. Everybody's work is filling up fast. Urgency. Everybody is offering an amazing package that only so many people are going to get, so it's exclusive. And a call to action to make this all tie together, it is an extremely important piece of this. I never used to see these things the way I did until I really listened to my wife talk and look at some of my titles on things, even these YouTube videos I do, and realize, like, I'm not good at these things. I keep going back to where I pointed you guys in the beginning. I'm not good at these things. You might not be good at them either. Maybe marketing has been a waste of money because you've been like me and you wanted to be the best at everything so you could do it all, but you're not. Last of all, something that I want to talk about, something that I'm passionate about, sorry, arm's getting a little tired here, is getting known. The branding, the marketing, it is all, let me see if I duck out of the sun because I'm hating these sunglasses. It is all so you can get known. It's the service that is known the best, that everyone sees the names the most, that wins. In the sad part of today's environment, it isn't necessarily the best service that wins. It's the best known. So you need to be doing all of these points. You need to stay active on every single one. You need to make sure you're hiring a professional. You've got someone that knows the game doing it. You need to make sure you're hitting every avenue so you can be pulling from all these different avenues on the things that are going to drive all of the work. You need to make sure you're being consistent with your material. You need to make sure you're advertising a season ahead. It's huge. You can't let it go. You need to make sure that you've got a call to action, that it is urgent, that it is an exclusive, or that it gives them an exclusive feeling for your service. And then you need to know, with all of this, the goal is to get known. And the more you put into this, and the more faith you have, and the more time you spent on getting known, the more calls your business will get, the more you will grow, and the easier it'll become. Guys, that's how we market to grow. That's how we market to keep our books busy. That's how we do it. Thank you for watching this. This is a great video. I truly need that I answered this the best I could. I truly need a professional on my side. I'd like to maybe pull in the wife sometime to give some extra information that I'm not hitting, because I'm not doing this justice. Guys, I'll talk to you soon. See ya.